What's up, fam? It's your boy, James R. Davis Sr. coming to you live this morning with a very brief message for you guys. I was listening to Jim Rome this morning on sowing and reaping. And ironically, I ran across something in the feed that caught my attention, and I'm like, man, that's confirmation. So I wanted to come live and share a few thoughts with you in those regards. And so you may want to grab quick pen, paper, and grab that real quick, or get ready to drop some info below where you can come back and refer to it and grab it. You may want to share this video as well. So, first of all, I'm not a preacher. Okay. I'm not I'm a spiritual person. I'm not a huge conformist to a lot of different traditional things that we grew up on. I'm just a spiritual person. I definitely gravitate towards wisdom, and when you experience different things that the Word of God speaks about, then it's a hell of a revelation. It's just confirmation in a lot of situations. So I'm going to read something to you guys real quick. And as you guys see the caption up above, a word from God. If you're an entrepreneur or desire anything in life, listen up. Here's a quick tip for you. I'm going to be reading from Matthew chapter 13 on today. So let me see who's on. Good morning. Let me know where you're chiming in from as you come on. What's up, Angela? What's up, Aiden? Edwin, Janice, Ed Banks. What's up, brother? Kendra, Farling. What's up, Lynette? Tresvent. What's up, Lynette? I ain't seen your name in a minute. It's Janisha. So I'm gonna be very brief. I'm not gonna be very long at all. I'm not gonna preach. Okay, I'm not a pastor, but this definitely has resonated with me throughout my career, which has been a huge contributing factor to my success in whatever I decide and choose to do in life. I totally get this parable. I totally get this philosophy. I totally get this mindset that you have to have when you're going for anything in life. And so I'm actually going to be coming from Matthew chapter 13, verse 3. So I'm going to read this to you real quick. This thing is very interesting, especially if you're in business, you're in network marketing. I want you guys to pay attention. And also, I'll probably drop the link below for the Jim Rome that I was listening to this morning that kind of, and I've heard this a million times. I'm pretty sure many of you have heard it a million times as well, but I just want to kind of share my perspective on it. So again, good morning. Let me check and see who else is on before I jump right into it. I know Facebook builds up. The audience was up. Charvet, Dice, what up? DeAndre Carter, Tracy Mayberry, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Let me know where you're chiming in from so I can know where the reach is extending to, city and state. I'm out here in Dallas, Texas. And so here we go. Let's jump right on into it because I don't want to drag this thing on, okay? Matthew 13th chapter, 3rd verse says, Then he spake many things to them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went out to sow. And as he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and the birds came and devoured them. Interesting point. Good morning, Tracy. Interesting point. I hope you guys are paying attention to that part. Let me reread that part again. Behold, a sower went out to sow. Okay. You guys are out here laboring. You're grinding. You're working. You're sorting. Right. Whatever it is. It doesn't necessarily have to be network marketing. It could be anything that you desire in life. Right. You're going after it. Right. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the time. Right. Longview, Texas in the building. What's up? And so this is very powerful when you really start to understand this. It says, as he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside. Again, behold, a sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and the birds came and devoured them. Guys, drop this in the comments below, okay? Put this in your notes. The birds are going to get some, okay? Just understand that. The birds are going to get some, okay? They're going to get some. Who are the birds? What are the birds? In this particular parable, or in my professional career, the birds have been, I call them the NIMs, mama them, cousin them, co-worker them. They come along to distract you. They come along to steal your dreams, right? certain people. A lot of people love you the most, but they respect you the least when it comes to business. And so you have to press forward when you start making announcements and start working and you start going for your dreams and going for your goals in life. You know, you're gonna have some opposition, guys. You're gonna lose some. The birds are gonna get some. Okay. And then he said, some fell on stony places. Now listen, this sower had good seed, so you can't control the stony places where they did not have much earth, and they immediately sprang up because they had no depth of earth. So you can't control the circumstances. You can't control the circumstances. You can't control the soil. You can't control how the concrete looks. But you gotta understand where to plant your seeds. That's the important part. You gotta know where to plant your seeds. If you got good seed, you gotta know where to plant your seeds and understand that the bird's gonna get some. Okay, it's just the way it is. All right. And so the context continues on. Good morning, Michelle. The context continues on. It says some fell on stony places where they did not have much earth, and they immediately sprang up because they had no depth on earth. But the sun was up, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. And so when I read that, I was like, man, because in my business, a lot of times people join and they quit, right? Or, they quit. And, it reminds me of people who are athletes who train every single day for years. And then we get a chance to see the glory, right? We didn't get a chance to see the story. We see the glory of their work ethic. And it just blows me away that people don't respect the process of something that can change your life, whatever it is that you desire in life. You got to understand these principles. Let me reread that particular context again. Some fell on stony places where they did not have much earth, and they immediately sprang up because they had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. A lot of people don't fall in love with the basics, the fundamentals, and the process of your process. And so you tend to get off course. You tend to wither away from the desired destination that you want to get to. And it also says that, and some fell amongst thorns, and thorns sprang up and choked them. So I call those the NIMS as well, friends and family members that choke. You know, one of my mentors, Mike Hume, said, listen, if people around you aren't helping you stretch your vision, help you stretch your dreams, then they're choking your vision. If they're not helping you or assisting you stretch your dreams, then they're choking your vision. You know, you gotta really pay attention to who you're associating with. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and then the 8th and final verse says this. Remember, he keeps sowing. He keeps sowing. And I want you to type that below, man. Look, keep sowing the seed. Okay? Type that below. Keep sowing the seed. You got to understand, this is a process. I don't care, again, what it is. If you're starting a business, if you're going to college, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't matter, right? You got to respect the process of that. And I just think that, listening to Jim Rome this morning talking about reaping and sowing, singing this in my feed, I'm like, man, this is crazy. And it reminds me of people that join network marketing companies specifically because I'm in that arena, but you can apply this to anything in life. The first person quits even before they even get started. The second person quits because they think it's too hard, right? And they're not good at it at all. And the third person never quits. And here's the third verse. But others fell on good ground and yielded a crop, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. He who has ears, let him hear. To me, that was extremely powerful because that third person never quits, keep working their business, and they end up reaping the harvest. Guys, keep sowing, man. You're going to eventually reap the harvest if you're sowing on good, fertile ground. And you got to understand the birds going to get some. The heat may kill some of it, right? Some friends may try to steal your dreams, right? You're gonna grow through. You should be growing through this process and understanding that it is a process. Listen, let me reread this whole verse again, and I want you to understand something. He kept sowing the seed. He kept sowing the seed. Look, listen, verse 3. Then he spoke many things unto them in parables, saying, behold, a sower went out to sow, right? And as he sowed, as he was sowing, as you're working, when you don't feel like working, like when you're tired, right? When it's hot outside, right? All the different excuses I hear people use, I hear some of those same excuses. I hear some people use those as reasons for going for what they need to go for in life. I hear a lot of people use excuses, and I hear some people use those same excuses as reasons. So he keeps sowing. Let me continue. Behold, a sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, which means that he kept sowing, as he sowed, some seed fell by the wayside, and the birds came and devoured them. Did he lose any faith in his process? No, he kept going. How do we know that? Well, it says it. Some fell on stony places where they did not listen. He didn't stop go chasing the damn birds. Y'all can't be going chasing these damn birds now. Listen, he didn't get mad at the birds. He didn't do none of that. He kept sowing. He stayed focused. He stayed on point, right? Because he understands where his destination is, his desired destination is. He knows where it's at. So he didn't go chasing the birds. Don't leave the field, guys, chasing the damn birds, all right? Let me keep moving. Behold, as a sower went out to sow, and as he sowed, some of the seed, not all, some of the seed fell by the wayside, and the birds came and devoured them. Some fell on stony places. Okay, he's continuing to move while he's sowing, right? He's continuing to move while he's sowing. So it says, some fell on stony places where they did not have much earth, and they immediately sprang up because they had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, they were scorched. Quitters. You quit too soon. You're quitting on yourself too damn soon, man. You're going to get scorched out here. Listen, it's about 100 degrees in Texas right now. You go out there and stay out there for about 2 days without no water, you probably going to die, okay? Listen, you got to embrace your process. You got to fall in love with it. Y'all need to share this message. Y'all need to be sharing this video. Y'all need to be sharing this video. Listen, God gives to the sower. Listen, but you got to be sowing on good, fertile ground, and you got to understand the birds are going to get some. And you got to also understand that there's going to be some trials and some tribulations along the way. But if you leave the field, if you get off course, if you get off of your focused path, you're going to end up down an exit, and you find out. You ever been in a situation where you said, man, how the hell did I get here? Damn, really? How the hell did I get in this situation? What's up, Cortez? How the hell? Y'all ever felt like that before? You ever found yourself in a situation where you're like, what the hell? How did I get here? If you feel that, give me some thumbs up. Like, how the hell did I get here? You see what I'm saying? So you got to stay focused. You got to stay on course. All right. The text continues to say, some fell on stony places where they did not have much earth, and they immediately sprang up because they had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, they were scorched. And because they had no root. See, y'all don't give it time, man. You don't give yourself time to have a root, to have a foundation, to give yourself that foundation that you need. Some of y'all is too lazy in learning. Some of y'all asses is too lazy in learning, and you're too lazy in your activities. Okay, so in your activities, you tend to learn while you're doing. Stay with me here, okay? Now, he said, because they had no root, they withered away. And the thorns, and some fell amongst thorns. Again, he's still moving. And some fell amongst thorns. He's still, in spite of, right? In spite of, he's still sowing. Some of them fell by the wayside. Birds done got some. Some of them fell on stony places. They didn't have much earth. And now, some fell amongst thorns, and the thorns sprang up and choked them. But others fell on good ground and yielded a crop, Some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. He who has ears, let him hear. Guys, listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people over these past 17 years have reached out to me and said, James, man, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. What do I need to do? 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 Everybody wants to know the how. How do I do this? What do I need to do? Guys, you got to get the why. You got to get the why foundation solid. Because if you get the why foundation solid, man, and you work towards that why every single day, in spite of the birds getting some, and in spite of some of them falling on stony ground, in spite of the thorns grabbing some of them, in spite of the heat, scorching some of the, listen, you gotta keep it moving. Guys, life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And you have to embrace the marathon. But you gotta know where your desired destination is. Too many people are living their lives, man. They don't have a desired destination. They're just kind of going through life and kind of, whatever it is. It is what it is. No. My last thought is this. Guys, listen, we need your gift. I keep telling you, I've been saying that since 2011 on Facebook. We need your gift. Stop settling. Go through the process, man. Grow through your process. And the only reason why we grow through things in life, we have challenges. People quit. People leave us. People backbite. People talk about, all these different things, all these different experiences in life. And the only reason why I feel we grow through these things, these experiences, is because of the experiences. We get to experience it. And a lot of times it's not for us. It happens to us, but it's not necessarily for us. Prison happened to me, but it wasn't necessarily for me. And it's proof in that. It's proof in that. And in all the different accolades I've gotten, and the emails I've gotten, and the love and hugs. And as I travel all over the world and the country, it's like, people come up to me in tears, because they've been liberated from certain things that I've said and spoken on. And I just give God the glory for it. I'm telling you, man, life is so much sweeter when you're pursuing your purpose. When you're operating within your purpose, life is so peaceful. Life is amazing, I'm telling you. But you got to understand, guys, you got to keep sowing the seed. Keep sowing the seed, man. And whatever that you're doing in life. To all my students out there that are going back to school right now, listen, keep sowing the seed. Keep showing up in the classroom, keep paying attention, keep doing what you need to do. Make the grade that you want to make. Create the life that you want to create for yourself. You're looking at a guy, you listen to a guy who's done that. I've created and designed my own life. After God dealt with me in a way that would probably kill most people or destroy most people. It has. I've seen it. But because I persevered, because I kept sowing, God brought me through. And man, it's been an amazing journey. That's all I can tell you. So here, listen, guys, share this video, right? If you got value, give me some thoughts, some hubs, some thumbs up, some hearts, some love. And if you've got value as well, type below, man, that keep sowing the seed. Keep sowing the seed. Type that below. Keep sowing the seed. Share this video. Somebody might want to hear it. It may bless somebody. I don't know. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a pastor. I'm just a realist. I'm a spiritual person, and I understand the word of God. I understand the wisdom of God. And I also, take pleasure in reading it and getting revelations from it, because it's just absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing when you see the manifestation of different things that you went through that you didn't want to go through, right? You didn't enjoy the process of going through it, but you can look back on it and say, man, wow, I see why that happened. I see why that happened. That was so necessary for me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's your boy James R. Davidson, man, signing out. Love you guys. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.